What's happening? It's your top dollar JayHooray, and I'm back like a spine with another story time. I want to appreciate y'all's eyes, ears, and attention, because it could have been anywhere else, but instead, it's right here with me. And I so very much appreciate that. Okay? Now, today's story time is going to be a build up on the last video I dropped, about long days. So I decided to tell y'all about one of my long days. Actually, the longest day in my life. Like, I remember it like it was yesterday, and this happened years ago. Okay? So I'm going to go ahead and get into it, all right? So, to take y'all back a little bit, let me give y'all, a little settings. Let me give you a little settings, all right? So, me and my lady at the time, my confidant, my baby, my woman, not no more, but she was at the time, right? So, we was going through it a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Little bickering, a little back and forth, you know what I'm saying? Honestly, I was moving and grooving, y'all. I'll be honest. I was silly with my willy, okay? So, so of course, that threw a little stimper in our relationship, all right? So, I wake up one day, you know what I'm saying? Thinking it's going to be a normal day, right? So, I told y'all I had my CDL, okay? So, I was driving for this beverage company at the time, okay? Now, this beverage company is raggedy. It put the R in raggedy. You hear me? But it was hard to get anywhere else, so I had to make it work, right? So, I'm driving, to work, thinking it's about to be regular, get in, get out, you know what I mean? Do my little delivery route, going by my way. And no, it didn't go like that, right? So, I get there. They got me in a raggedy truck that broke down yesterday. I had to limp it back yesterday to get the truck there. They got me in the same truck after I told them this truck is not going to make it. Okay? Anyway, they ain't had nothing else to drive, right? That's what they said. So I talked to the, I talked to the boss man up there. Hey, dang, should I say his name? Shoot. Oh well. All right. Hey, Jeremy. Look, man, this truck is raggedy. It's not going to make it. I limped it here yesterday, right? Oh, man, we ain't got no more trucks, man. Can you see if it worked? This ain't going to work. What you mean, see if it worked? It barely made it here yesterday. You talking about take it back down an hour? No, sir, I'm not going to do it. Man, come on, man. This is all we got, man. Just please work with me, JB. Work with me. Okay, all right. So I hop in the truck just to prove that this truck ain't going to make it, right? So I get on the truck, going by my way. So I'm about 35 minutes down the road. Oh, it might make it. This ain't doing what it's doing. Choo, 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 choo. Lord. Choo, 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 choo. What in the... So I had to pull this tractor over, right? The truck broke down, okay? And I'm frustrated. Like, I am at the T. I am at my pinnacle. I am ready to explode, okay? So I broke down. I called this fool. Hey, Jeremy, the truck broke down. Oh, man, dang, man. I'm sorry, man. Look, we're going to try to get a spare out there to you. It's going to be quick, man. I got you. If you had a spare, why you put me in this truck? You could have just put me in the spare. I could have drove that the whole time, right? Anyway, time go, and I can't get none of that time back. So I'm just sitting there, broke down, 35 minutes away from where I need to go, and I'm 35 minutes away from the home base. So I'm just in the middle, stuck, right? So in the midst of this happening, I'm putting in applications because I can't do this no more. I am frustrated. I've been here a year. I just can't do it no more, right? Anywho, they finally pull up with the spare truck, right? So they call a tow for that regular truck I was in, and they put me in a spare, okay? So I proceed. Now I got this spare truck, and I still got to do my delivery route, okay? So I go about my way, you know what I mean? Driving, right? So I got maybe 2 more stores left, right? So I'm on the way to my second to last store, okay? Why did I break down again in the spare truck? I broke down in the spare truck. I done broke down already. They lost by the eye, waiting for them to, and I broke down in the spare truck. So I'm down here, trying to finish my route. I done broke down twice in the same day. Okay, y'all can probably sense my frustration. y'all can probably sense my attitude, right? So as I broke down, it's a 2-lane road. So you got cars coming this way and going this way. I blocked the whole right side of the road. The police come. Hey man, you know you blocking the road? Blocking, you don't think I know that? Fool, I'm sitting here stuck. I'm mad. I am mad. This is the second time I broke down, right? Anyway, so they call whoever they gotta call, dude pull up, and I get a tow. This is the second time I seen the tow truck today. Right? Alright, cool. So we proceed. They got the truck over there at one of these mechanic shops. I don't know where. This area I ain't too familiar with. I don't live out here. So they just one mechanic shop, boom. Alright. Why Jeremy called me talking about some, hey man, if we see another truck, will you be able to deliver? I ain't delivering nothing. I can tell you that right now. Send me somebody down here to come pick me up. Right? No, what I told him. Somebody came down there and picked me up, right? So I had to wait. Of course, I'm an hour and some away. So I had to wait a whole hour and some away. Somebody picked me up and brought me back to the home base. Okay. I get in my car and I proceed home. My frustration is through the roof. I done had a long day. I can't wait to get home, eat me something good, turn on the Xbox, play a little 2K or something, just take my mind off of the day because it went a little rough on me, right? I get home. I notice something a little different. It's a little empty, right? So I go in my room, take my clothes off, just take this day off me, right? And it's a note on my bed. A note saying, hey, I packed up my stuff and I'm gone, right? My lady at the time that left me on the same day I broke down twice, right? I ain't got no clue. This girl that got a whole new apartment and everything. I ain't had no clue until I read this note. What in the world? This left it on the bed. But I ain't tripping. I kind of was like glad. I couldn't wait for her to go by her way, right? So then I go in the living room. I see another note. Oh, she is petty, right? So I see the note. The note talking about, so it's all about. I'm greasy. I used to be greasy. I didn't became my higher self now. I'm better. This is my old self we talking about here. These are years ago. All right. So it's a note, right, with screenshots of all the shorties I was talking to. Right? She did went through my Apple Watch. They found all my messages. She did. You know how mad somebody got to be? No, you taking screenshots of my junk, printing them off so I can see and flip through these screenshots, right? You doing all this while I'm having the worst day of my life. Ain't that something? The audacity. You couldn't do it on a good day. You gonna do it on the worst day I had of my life. It's all cool though, right? So I let that ride. So I'm like, man, I ain't got time for this, dog. I ain't got time for this, yo. It's cool. Like, she by the way, oh, now I got a peace of mind, right? So I go sit down on the couch. Man, I'm ready to play some Xbox. You know what I mean? Take my mind off of it, because this is just too much for me. I just had to just remove myself, okay? Why I go grab the controller, I press the button, the Xbox don't turn on. The Xbox is gone. I just got the controller. She done took my Xbox. Boy, I like this. Oh, boy, I like to spaz now. Oh my God, you talking about took my heart from me? This day, that was the tipping point. Oh my God, I exploded. I was ready to go. Oh my, you talking about the longest day of my life. So I had to call her, because I won't go for that. I need my Xbox at least. Hey, what you want? Well, she answered with attitude. I would like my Xbox. Well, I paid for it, so it ain't your Xbox no more. I couldn't even say nothing back. All right. Hung up on the phone. No, I'm sitting there in silence. I paused in the moment. You know, when I said the day be like a tornado, sometimes you just gotta pause. I had to sit down on the couch, pause. Just pondering. I don't know what my next move is. Man, this was the longest day of my life. Golly. But I tell y'all that story to let you know, y'all aren't the only ones that be having long days. We all have long days, and that was my long day. I think it was the longest day of my life, actually. I still remember it. I still remember. Okay. Now, I would love to hear some of y'all long days. Drop them down in the comments, man. I'd love to hear some of y'all long days, just to make my long day a little better. But I want to appreciate y'all for tuning in with your top dollar JayHooray. Spread some love today, okay? Find somebody to help. All right? Peace, love, and prosperity. I holla.